Hey there! If you're a dog owner here in Lake Havasu City, you already know what an amazing place this is. So we're going to talk about how finding the right dog trainer can help you and your furry best friend get out and enjoy everything this city has to offer, from the lake right down to the trails. Seriously, having a dog that you're confident with, well, it's the key, right? It unlocks so many more adventures for you both. Think about it, hanging out at the waterfront, visiting the parks. The right training is really what makes all of that possible. So let's see how you can get there. All right, first section, training in Lake Havasu. And believe me, training a dog here is a little different than other places. Our local environment, it plays a huge part. Okay, so think about what makes Lake Havasu, well, Lake Havasu. We've got the desert heat, for one. A good local trainer knows this and will schedule your sessions for the morning or evening when it's cooler. Then you've got all the boats and water access, not to mention the tourist crowds. And yeah, you might even run into some local wildlife, like javelina or coyotes. A good trainer here gets all that and knows how to prepare your dog for these very specific Havasu distractions. Okay, so with all that in mind, how do you actually find the right person for the job? Let's get into what you should be looking for in a trainer. So the number one thing you want to look for is a trainer who uses positive reinforcement. This is really the gold standard in modern, science-based dog training. It's not about using fear or pain. Not at all. It's simply about rewarding your dog for doing the right thing, with a treat, praise, whatever they love. It's how you build a really strong, trusting relationship with them. Now, you might see a bunch of letters after a trainer's name, like CPDTKA or KPACTP. And yeah, it can look a little confusing at first. But all it really means is that they're certified. It shows they've put in the work and are committed to professional education. Something like CPDTKA is for general training, while others like CBCCKA are for trainers who specialize in more complex issues like fear or major reactivity. All right, let's talk about the different formats, because choosing the right one really just comes down to what you and your dog need to work on. So the two big ones you'll see are in-home training and group classes. In-home is fantastic for those issues that, well, happen at home, like your dog going nuts when the doorbell rings or pulling like crazy on your own neighborhood block. Then you have group classes. These are awesome for socialization and for teaching your dog to listen to you, even when there are other dogs and people all around. And of course, there are a couple other options. Private lessons give you that super focused, one-on-one attention for specific goals. And day training can be a really good fit if your schedule is packed and you want a pro to give your dog's training a little boost. Okay, on to the practical stuff, money and questions. Let's talk about what this might cost and what you absolutely need to ask before you hire anybody. So here's a look at some average costs you might see around Lake Havasu. As you can see, group classes are usually the most affordable way to get started. When you move up to private lessons or in-home packages, the cost goes up, but that's because you're getting that really personalized one-on-one help for your dog's specific issues. So to make it super simple, here's a little 4-step checklist for you. 1, ask about their methods. Make sure it's positive reinforcement. 2, ask about their certifications. 3, get a clear plan for your dog. And 4, understand all the costs up front. If you check these 4 boxes, you're going to feel a lot more confident about your choice. Okay, so once you've got your trainer and you're learning new things, where do you go to practice? Let's talk about a couple of great spots right here in Havasu. First up, a perfect place to work on those new skills is Lake Havasu State Park. I mean, this place has it all distraction-wise. You've got the noise from the boat launches, people everywhere on the beaches, maybe some critters on the trails. It's the perfect real-world classroom for practicing focus. And just a quick reminder, remember to keep your dog on a regular 6-foot leash here. It's the rule for city parks. Another fantastic spot is Rotary Community Park. It's got all that great open space and is always full of activity. This is really the place to work on just general good manners. Practice walking nicely on the leash along the paths, teach your dog to be calm when there are families and picnics nearby, and work on a really solid stay out on the big grassy areas. So when you put in this work, what's the payoff? Well, it's having a dog that you can take anywhere, a confident companion you can really share your life with. Really, the whole point is just to make life better for both of you. Just picture it, taking a nice, calm walk by the Bridgewater Channel, or being able to relax on a downtown patio with your dog, or just navigating a community event without any hassle. A well-trained dog makes all of that possible. Happy training!